Live. We are joined by Cameron Hughes, and I was saying, how do I introduce you? Do I, the super fan, the dancing guy? Well, like, how do you?
Cameron Hughes, perfect. That's what it says on my birth certificate. So
that's
yeah,
good.
I've been called a lot of things over the years.
Yes, I can
I've been
imagine.
called Lenny the Lynx, the dancing guy, super fan, the crowd whisperer.
Yeah, I like that, the crowd whisperer. And it's been an interesting journey for you. I mean, you've pretty much been at a variety of sporting events. We saw you at the Olympics. Recently saw your post coming to us from the U.S. Open.
I was there. Crazy.
Crazy, but that's really what you are, in a certain sense, in being in these atmospheres and trying to get the spirit of the game and of the environment out into the public.
I just act like a fool, really. I mean, I go to sporting events, I get up, I dance, I cheer, I clap, and, I just try to provide a spark to the fans, because sometimes at a game, at any sporting event, they need something, and I'm just the guy that's the catalyst to try to get people going. You
got your start going here in the city.
In Ottawa.
Looking at that.
In Ottawa. Yeah, January 9th, 94, at a game, quiet. We were losing 2-1 to the Jets, and I got up in the middle of the Civic Center. 8 minutes to go in the game. I'll never forget it. Don't make me cry. And I started to dance like a lunatic in my seat, and the fans were like, "What's the guy doing?" And as I sat back down, they started cheering and clapping, thankfully. So I'm forever grateful for the Senators fans for responding. And after that, it's 982 games.
It's launched your career pretty much. And so now you're coming back because, celebrating this 20th anniversary, you're back on Friday night.
I'm back on Friday night. When they called me, I was like, "Are you sure? Really? Okay." So it's really quite an honor. The organization called me and asked me to come back. So I'll be there Friday night, big game against Pittsburgh. And, for me to come back to my hometown, I grew up here, on my friends in high school. So it means a lot to me. It's really special.
So you'll be in there talking up the crowd. But we see you at these sporting events, but what you're doing on the side and what you're doing with these schools, you're pretty much going into schools and talking to young people about being, passionate about something as well.
Yeah, I've been speaking at, a couple of schools while I've been in Ottawa, and it's really all about not being afraid to get up. And it's not just, obviously it's not just about sporting events, it's about life and not taking the risks and sometimes you're like, that first step, am I going to do it? And then once, in my analogy is once I get up and I'm standing in front of all these people, you have to keep going. And for the young people right now, it's great to inspire them, also to reach for their dreams. And I look at me and I go, really? My guidance counselors are so proud of me, Lianne, You're doing what? But I mean, it's been a blast, and to be able to inspire kids is, for me, it's awesome.
It's amazing. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're on the radio, and we're like, come chat with us. Everyone, Cameron Hughes, look for him on Friday night down at Scotiabank Place, and I expect crazy. I want crazy stuff.
But I want these fans to take it to a whole new level as well.
We need that here. We need that here at Scotiabank. All right, I'm handing things over now. Jeff Hopper standing by.